Hello and welcome to another Carpy Life tackle video. So last week or so we've actually expanded our WeedCamo range. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go through the WeedCamo range again in full. I'll point out some of our new items, and you'll notice that I've sort of split the range now into end tackle and PVA. So I'm going to do this video in two parts. The first part is going to be on the end tackle, and then the second part is going to be on our PVA products. So let's take a look at my display board. So we'll start up at the hooks. The hooks are largely the same. We do have a new pattern of hooks now, but I'll go through them again. So we have our curve shanked hooks, and these are available in both microbarbed and barbless, and available in size 8, 6 and 4 on both microbarbed and barbless. Okay, next is our wide gape, and again they're available in both microbarbed and barbless, and again available in 8, 6 and 4. And then 8, 6 and 4 in the barbless as well. We then have our chod hooks. These are becoming more and more popular, and I would say actually are probably our most popular hook at the moment, certainly since I've been selling them. And these are only available these are available in both microbarbed and barbless, but they're only available in size 8 and size 6. Again, and then now we come to our new pattern of hook, and these are our cranks. Now when we release a new product to the market, obviously we don't know how popular it's going to be, so we have only released these cranks in microbarbed and size 8 and 6. This is mainly because microbarbed is our more popular out of the microbarbed and the barbless, and 8s and 6s are our two most popular sizes. So we have a limited number of cranks in a microbarbed size 8 and a microbarbed size 6. Should they become popular, or people start requesting that they want them in size 4s and they want them in size in barbless, then we can look at getting those in. But as I say, when we bring a new product or a new pattern to market, what we don't want to be left with is hundreds of those hooks when if they're not that popular. So we just do a test run and then see where we go from there. So we then have our rig rings, 3.7mm, just standard rig rings. We have our quick change links. Again, most of our terminal tackle comes in packs of 20. Our hooks come in packs of 10, but most of our terminal tackle comes in packs of 20. We then have our size 8 and size 11 swivels. We have our quick change swivels with a ring on the end. I stock the ring ones basically because they're more adaptable. If you want a ring, you can keep the ring on, or if, like me, you just want the standard quick change swivel, you can cut the ring off. It's not but it's better to have the ring and be able to cut it off than not have the ring and want the ring. So next of our new range is our Ronnie rig swivels. Now these have got a much, if you look at you can see the difference there between the two hooks. The Ronnie, the two quick change swivels, the Ronnie rigs have got a much sort of wider loop on the quick change bit, and that allows for your hook to move quite a bit when you're using it as a Ronnie rig swivel. We then have our ring hook link clips, again pack of 20. And then we move on to our liner liners. Now our liner liners come in two patterns. We have our gape liner liners, and these are slightly more bent. You can see there they actually will widen the gape of the hook, but then when the fish takes it, they will pull straight, so you don't get any sort of damage associated with. You get all the benefits of a bent shanked hook, but with none of the dangers associated with them. And these come in translucent green and translucent brown. They're in packs of 50, and then there is a separate pack where you get 25 of each colour. We then move on to our liner liners. These have been designed just to align the line so it's got a nice sort of hooking potential. These are in 45 packs and are available in 3 colours, translucent green, translucent brown and black. And again, we do we do an option where you can get 15 of each colour in a pack as well. Then moving down, we have our safety lead clip systems, and we have those available in both brown and black. Brown and green. These are in packs of 10. We then have our just silicone tube, only available in dark green, but again a pack of 20 on those. We then have our heat shrink tube, brown and green again, packs of 10, but you know they're a good sort of 2 inches, 2-3 inches in length, so you can get a fair few rigs out of each piece. Then moving on, again our new range, and these are our anti-tangle sleeves. These are in packs of 20 and available in translucent green and muddy brown, and again we do a pack where you get 10 of each colour as well. And then we move down to our coated braid. Our coated braid is available in 2 colours and 2 breaking strains. The colours are green and brown, and the breaking strains are £15 and £25. And then we move on to just a few NGT bits. The reason why we have some NGT bits on here is we were looking into tungsten putty and scissors as well, but the ones that our suppliers were looking to supply us, we weren't that happy with. So we decided against stocking them. Whereas the NGT tungsten putty is actually fairly decent. And the braid scissors are not bad either, so we just have those in stock until we find a suitable supplier for the WeedCamo tungsten putty and scissors. And then we have, going back up to the top here, we have our stringer baiting needles. We have our ordinary baiting needles. Now both of these are latched needles. We then have our knot puller. And last but not least, we have our WeedCamo hat. Now, all of the WeedCamo stuff is what I would call very good quality and at very reasonable prices. A lot of the stuff that we supply is supplied by the same people that a lot of other websites, fairly popular websites, are supplying, and our prices we try to keep on the lower side, so we can compete with some of these bigger companies that are ordering, you know, a lot more than us. But it's all very good quality. The swivels, I use a lot of the swivels. I use a lot of the quick change swivels. I use the hooks myself. I use the anti-tangle sleeves now that we've got them in. I use the heat shrink tube, the safety lead clips. So I use a very and the baiting needles as well. I use a very big range of the WeedCamo stuff in my own fishing, and to be honest, I really like it. The hooks themselves we class as single-use hooks. They are pinpoint sharp, and after a single use, similar to your Corda Kamakura hooks, and that after one hook, one fish, they tend to either bend the point or the point goes a little bit blunt. You can sharpen them. I don't sharpen hooks myself. It's not something I've ever done. I just replace the hook each fish. That way it gives me 100% confidence that my hook is going to be nice and sharp for the next fish. But yeah, they're very strong, needle point sharp, and yeah, very good hooks. And that's part one of the video. The next part will be on the PVA range. Thank you very much for watching.